about when I was growing up. Okay, here you go. So, as far back as I can remember, this being, I don't know, 6, 7 years old, I remember staying with my mother for a while. Okay, and going back and forth to my grandparents. And I had three sisters. At the time, I only had one sister though. My oldest sister Tanya, which is 7 years younger than I am. So, anyway, we were staying with my mom, and we would go back and forth to my grandmother, and granddaddy's. And every now and then we would stay all night over there. I used to love it. So, thank you for the like. So when, as far as I can remember now, my mother took my oldest sister, to Chattanooga, Tennessee. For whatever reason, I don't know. I stayed with my grandparents, and my mother had a nervous breakdown in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and lost my oldest sister. But she didn't really lose her to foster care. One of my aunts in Chattanooga took custody of her. So my aunt here in Lexington, she fought for custody of my sister for years and years and years and years. Maybe I would say about 6 years. And anyway, but it seemed like a lifetime. So anyway, we finally got her back down here, where she belonged, because it's our part of the family. But anyway, I continued to live with my grandparents, and I showed out. I didn't see my mother for the longest time. Didn't really get along with my mother either. I had a grudge against her. Didn't want to see her. In my mind, I hated her guts. In my heart was a different story. But growing up as an adolescent, as a child, acting out, showing out, punching holes in the wall, beating up kids in school, and things like that. It got me in a lot of trouble. Running away, stealing cars, all types of crazy crap. So I decided, or actually my grandparents decided to put me in martial arts. Well, it worked on the physical aspect of it, and even the group homes that I went to, Lake Cumberland Boys Camp, Operation Hope in Cincinnati, or not Cincinnati, but Covington, and a few other places. I began to get some type of, I don't know, socialization, mental stimulation, and plus, we were working hard. So, I was building, occupational things. I got certified as a mechanic, and, I learned a lot of trades there. But, the one thing that always stuck out to me was really auto mechanics, basketball, and martial arts. And when I got out, why'd you put it out, Sean? I want to hit that. I want to hit that cigar. So anyway, yeah, martial arts. So anyway, this is supposed to be about me having anger issues regarding my mother. We didn't get along for the longest. And how you doing, Lisa? Good to see you. And even when she came back to Kentucky, we argued, fussed, fight. Granted, my mother had some issues, as far as mentally, and she's functional. She's very functional. She will outsmart you if you let her. But You know, and nobody in the family wants to, you know, goes to see her. That includes my sisters. Uh, she talks to my aunt on the phone in Chattanooga, you know, almost every day. But besides that, nobody really wants to be bothered with her. And so I'm really the only one that actually talks to her every day besides my aunt. But you know what? It was really my choice to build that relationship back with my mother. Even after, you know, I mean, she's lied on me and put me in jail and things like that. But I look past all of the mental things and, you know, all of the anguish and things that I've put her through, she's put me through, the family's put us through, because we only live one time. And no matter how fancy or you're living now or what you may have in life, nothing is going to replace your mother, especially if she wants to have that relationship with you. You know, some people they live in doubt all their life, and they have that pain there, and they might not even know it's there, but it's there. You know, I can't really say that I was a foster kid because I wouldn't have it. I didn't have it. I was one of those kids that if my social worker took me to a foster home, I'm showing out and I'm getting out of there. Period.
I was the same way.
Nothing's gonna hold me there. So I mean, the only thing that could really hold me was a locked-in boys camp. You know where you could actually be restrained and all that other stuff. So that's what had to happen to me, and it had to be hours and hours and hours away from home like that would stop me from getting back. But anyway, uh, yeah. So anyway, I guess the point of this video is me saying that, you know, you should, no matter how much animosity you have with your mother, or really anybody in your family. I mean, it's really hard for me to say this now because I still have animosity with a sister of mine. And, you know, I don't want to let it go, but I have to let it go in order to move on, in order to be a better person. So, uh, yeah, sometimes you just gotta eat it. You gotta eat it to beat it. You gotta eat it to beat it. Otherwise, you'll have that pain the rest of your life, and it'll mess you up in a lot of ways that you don't even know it's messing you up. Even with your friends, your jobs, socially. Uh, you know, people are going to be people no matter what, and it's no one can control your emotions but you, really. So I don't know. I really don't know what else to say about it, but get over it. Get over it, move on, and because once that person's gone, there's no coming back for them. And then you're sitting there wishing that you would have done this, you would have said this, could have made up and did this, but it's too late. It's too late. Right. That's exactly right, Lisa. I mean, you can forgive, but you don't have to forget. I'm not telling you to go and I'm not telling you to go on vacation with this person. I'm not telling you to go and start a love foundation or anything with them. I'm saying forgive them and move on, and you know your life will be a lot better. It's almost like someone. It's almost like a coward that's afraid to speak. You know, you're dying inside because you want to say something, but you're not.
That's Max. I don't know what he's growling about.
So anyway, my dog's just sitting there growling, just to be growling. He does have that cuckoo, cuckoo. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and do a quick video. Guys, love one another. Be strong. And do what you can to help the next person. Doesn't have to be financially. Doesn't have to be anything that has to do with money. Just try your best to do what you can for the next person and the people that you love. God's watching, even if you're not. God bless you. Bye, Lisa. Oh, make sure you like and comment, or my dogs will get you.